Welcome, everyone. Let's dive into the intriguing piece titled How to Fix the Frizzle, a video that really plays with narrative and technology.
I'm excited. It's definitely something that challenges our usual take on digital media. What's catching your attention here?
Well, right off the bat, the title itself, How to Fix the Frizzle, leaves us with so many questions. It's like, what exactly is the frizzle? And then there's this idea of two meta FrizzleBobs fracturing timelines with recursive fixes of their holographic humbug. It's wild.
Yep. That's a mind bender indeed. Can you unpack what these meta FrizzleBobs represent?
Sure, it's pretty meta. Essentially, these characters seem to be set up as agents of chaos. They disrupt conventional narrative flow, almost fracturing the audience's experience by employing recursive fixes. It's like they're intentionally ensuring that every attempt to set a linear narrative actually loops back in on itself.
Recursive fixes? So it's like you're fixing something by continuously reapplying the fix, which just keeps evolving?
Exactly. Oh, and then there's that phrase, holographic humbug. It sounds like a deliberate, playful jab, a way to subvert our expectations of what exactly needs fixing.
Right. Holographic humbug. What a phrase. It feels like it's pointing to a facade, something projected and never truly graspable.
Yeah, it's like, stripping away the shiny veneer to reveal the messy core underneath. That term almost echoes a kind of Derrida-esque deconstruction, where the layers of meaning are constantly shifting.
Yep. Speaking of Derrida, the video even includes a disclaimer referencing him. How do you see that fitting in here?
It's a clever move. The disclaimer, Derrida's disinformation disclaimer, may contain trace elements of truth and recursive irony, almost warns us that what we're about to experience is deliberately obscure, layered with recursive irony, and not meant to be taken at face value.
That definitely sets the stage for an experience steeped in ambiguity. It almost invites us to embrace the uncertainty, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it's like a call to challenge our own expectations. Instead of offering a neat resolution, it destabilizes any notion of a fixed narrative, fracturing even our timeline of understanding.
So, in a way, it's questioning the very idea of narrative fixity, breaking our expected chronological flow.
Exactly. It's intentionally convoluted, like when you're watching a magic trick and you try to figure out the mechanics, but every explanation just adds another layer.
I'm curious, though. Doesn't that overwhelm the viewer? I mean, what's the point if it just leaves everyone more confused?
That's a valid point. But here, the chaos is designed to provoke thought rather than provide comfort. It's critiquing not only narrative structures, but also our dependence on clear, linear storytelling.
Right, I get that, but I still wonder if, by pushing it this far into abstraction, it risks alienating those who prefer a more straightforward story.
I totally see where you're coming from. It's a bit of a balancing act. While it's rich in deconstruction, that very complexity might limit its broader appeal. Still, for those fascinated by postmodern themes, it's like a playground.
So, in essence, it's intentionally complicated, a sort of, experimental art piece rather than a conventional narrative fix.
Exactly. Notice how the title itself spins an invitation. It's asking us, in a sort of playful and paradoxical way, how do you fix something that's deliberately designed to be unpredictable?
Yep, and that ambiguity invites multiple interpretations. It might symbolize a broken aspect of society, technology malfunctions, or even our internal desire for narrative order.
Right. It's like a multi-layer reflection. The frizzle could be seen as any chaotic element in our lives, something that's perpetually out of sync and perhaps even unfixable by conventional means.
And then there's this whole meta-commentary on digital media itself. The very presentation of the video, complete with live stream details, 0 views, and that entire curated YouTube interface. It feels very, meta.
For sure, the way the video is embedded in a typical YouTube layout juxtaposes highbrow experimental art with the mundane algorithm-driven world.
Right. That contrast is fascinating, but isn't it, as you said, almost too meta? Like, does the commenting on its own distribution system detract from the art, or does it amplify the message?
That's a contentious issue. Some might say it dilutes the impact if the viewer gets lost in the meta commentary rather than engaging with the art itself, but others would argue that it enriches the experience.
I guess it all comes down to the audience's willingness to engage with layers of self-reference. It's not for everyone.
Exactly, it's a niche kind of experience. It's like, trying to assemble a puzzle where the pieces keep changing shape. Challenging, but ultimately rewarding if you appreciate the complexity.
Yep. And what about those recursive fixes? Aren't they a bit like endlessly editing a movie while it's being broadcast?
That's a great analogy. It's like you're watching a film where the director keeps inserting new scenes in real time, fracturing the storyline in unexpected ways. It forces you to actively participate in piecing together the narrative.
It's certainly a new way to challenge traditional media consumption. But do you think this method risks pushing viewers away, given how demanding it is on their attention?
Possibly, but that might be part of the point. It's not designed to be passive entertainment. It's an invitation to think, to question, and even to feel a bit disoriented.
Yep. So, it's like an intellectual puzzle wrapped in digital aesthetics, forcing us to confront our assumptions about storytelling and technology.
Exactly, and that Derrida disclaimer really underlines this intention. It's a humorous yet profound nod to the challenges of interpreting complex texts, or in this case, videos.
Right. And honestly, that disclaimer, with its mix of truth and irony, almost acts as a filter, preparing us for a truly layered experience.
Yep, it tells us that what we're about to watch may not provide a clear resolution, and maybe it shouldn't. It might be, about embracing the perpetual state of unfinished or unfixed that defines our modern digital existence.
It really is like trying to fix something that, by design, refuses to be fixed. Almost a celebration of eternal imperfection.
Exactly, it's like, you're caught in a recursive loop that both challenges and reflects on our quest for order in a chaotic world.
Yep. I love that. It's as if the entire work is an invitation to let go of our need for tidy conclusions.
Right, and while it might not be everyone's cup of tea, it undeniably sparks a conversation about the nature of narrative, identity, and even digital culture.
It certainly did for me. The interplay between the conventional YouTube setting and the, abstract content makes for a striking contrast.
Absolutely, it's as if the video is, reflecting on its own existence as a product of algorithm-driven platforms while simultaneously subverting those norms.
That duality is so fascinating. It both participates in and critiques the very system it exists within.
Exactly. Embracing chaos to challenge order. And, even if some viewers might feel overwhelmed by the complexity, it certainly succeeds in making us think deeply about how we consume media.
Yep. It definitely leaves a mark. It's like a fractal reflection of our own modern dilemmas, endlessly recursive and refusing simple fixes.
That's right. So while How to Fix the Frizzle doesn't deliver a neat solution, it offers an expansive space, an open-ended invitation to reinterpret what it means to fix our narratives in this digital era.
This dive has been eye-opening. It's uncommon to encounter content that pushes boundaries so boldly. Thanks for such an engaging exploration. It's given me a lot to mull over.
Thank you as well. Remember, sometimes the beauty lies in the unfixable, the recursive mess that compels us to rethink everything. Until next time, keep questioning and exploring the layers beneath the surface.
Absolutely. Stay curious, everyone. See you next time.